If you want to make tough times much easier on yourself, then you need to make this mindset shift, because otherwise what you're going to find is that you're constantly getting stuck and caught up in what's not working, what's so difficult, how it's unfair, and why things aren't going your way. First of all, I need you to drop all your expectations and any sense of entitlement, because the thing is, we feel like life is unfair and unjust, and that's because it probably is, for most people at the very least. And you really have to look at it in a different perspective. You have to realize that, hey, it's not supposed to be an even playing field. If you're going through something difficult right now, that's an opportunity to grow and become stronger. The main thing that needs to shift is your perception of reality, not reality itself, because the way that you shift your external reality is through a shift of your internal reality. If you see what's going on around you in your life as a huge problem and a big mess that you can never handle or cope with, then you're going to remain in that state, and the external reality will continue to reflect that. However, the moment that you shift your mind and start to view the opportunity to grow, the challenges to overcome, and the better character that you can build through this journey, all of a sudden you will start to notice an external change. Now, of course, you have to follow through with action. You probably will have to work a little bit harder than you're used to. You will have to tap into more of those internal resources that maybe you didn't even know existed. But this is exactly how we get through those challenges, those difficulties, those struggles. You can't go through it being a weak version of you who's complacent and used to things going smooth. Yes, life is throwing you a curveball, but maybe it's exactly what you need to step up and really become a better version of yourself and no longer accept mediocrity or being okay. What I found was that the toughest times in my life, when I struggled with depression and anxiety and had no friends and found that I couldn't create good relationships with my family as well, felt like I was all on my own and everything was going against me, those were the times that helped me build who I truly wanted to be. I reflected inwardly and looked at who did I really want to become. I designed my character from top to bottom, and all of a sudden it was about building myself, improving myself, not blaming what was going on outside, not looking at everybody and saying, oh, well, they should be treating me better, but instead realizing that I need to treat me better first. And that's exactly what I want for you, to treat yourself well, to take care of yourself, to do the things that you have to do to get to where you need to be, instead of complaining and being upset and being angry and resentful towards the world and the people in it. The universe is not against you, but it's also probably not on your side. It's somewhat neutral. And if you take that angle and that approach, it becomes a lot easier to understand that it doesn't revolve around us. Of course, you already know that, but also we can make a pretty great impact and have a lot of influence if we grow internally, again, because then the external world will reflect your inward actions and your results and the shifts that you make. So to make it practical, when I started meditating every day and did it for years and years as a continuous streak, it helped me really build my ability to slow down my thinking, to make better decisions, to manage my emotions, to not rage out and get angry when things didn't go my way, or to become depressed and apathetic. When I started exercising every day and doing a little bit of cardio and also eating right, all of a sudden I felt better and it was easier to make more good decisions too. And ultimately, your whole life comes down to your decisions compounding on top of each other and all adding up to the final result, which is what you're experiencing right now. Now, there's a little bit of delay between when you make those decisions and what the external results show. So say, for example, you've been eating at McDonald's every day for 1 month, probably still be somewhat okay, but if you keep doing it for years and years, surely you're going to notice a difference. In the same vein, if you continued to eat healthy every single day for 1 month, you might see a little bit of progress. If you exercise every day for even 3 months, you might see some reasonable progress. But if you do it for a year, 2 years, 3 years, you're a completely different person. And of course, that's how I lost over 65 pounds of weight. It didn't all happen because I made a shift overnight. If you're struggling right now, it's not going to change tomorrow, but you know what can change is your attitude and your energy towards the challenge, towards the so-called problem, also known as the opportunity. Take this opportunity. Make that your perspective. Thank you for this opportunity, one of my clients used to say, and it really stuck with me. Whenever a challenge or a problem would arise in this company, he would say, thank you for this opportunity. Now I can grow. Now I can be better. Now I can help my team improve. Next, if you want to get practical, make yourself an action plan and just write down what you're going to do, all the different things you can do. If you want, on the left side, just brainstorm all the ideas for what would be possible, what alternatives and choices you have, and then maybe circle a few of the most important ones, move them over, and then bring them in order of most important and start from top to bottom and just work your way down. Get it into action mode. Don't overthink. Don't spend so much time in your head because you're only going to make matters worse. The more you think about your problems and issues, the more you obsess about it, the more you justify why this is happening to you and try to reason with yourself, the worse it becomes. Don't let that happen to you. Let's shift out of it. Let's move out of it. Tough times make great people if they work through it the right way. Finally, if you want some help going through tough times, or if you just want to take your life to the next level, then make sure you hop over to erafael.com and you can book yourself a one-on-one call with me to see if you're a good fit for our flagship program. If you are, you'll be working alongside some amazing, like-minded people. Also, you'll have direct coaching and mentoring from me. Again, if you want to take advantage of it, erafael.com and you can book yourself a call. I hope that you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you on the next one.